The Boy Who Built Bridges. In a quaint village surrounded by lush greenery and towering hills, there lived a boy named Aarav. The village, though beautiful, was isolated from the bustling world across a wide river. On the other side lay a city full of opportunities, schools, markets, and advancements the villagers could only dream of. Every evening, Aarav would sit by the riverbank, watching the lights from the city dance on the water. He would imagine himself walking across a grand bridge, carrying goods to trade and returning with books and stories from the world beyond. One day, Aarav shared his dream with the village elders. "We should build a bridge," he said, his eyes sparkling with hope. The elders chuckled. "Aarav, you're just a boy," one of them said. "Building a bridge is not child's play. It requires money, tools, and strength we don't have." "But what if we tried?" Aarav persisted. "The river separates us from a better future." Another elder sighed, patting Aarav on the shoulder. "Dreams are for the young. But reality is what we must live with." Disheartened but not defeated, Aarav decided to act on his own. He began studying bridges, borrowing old books from the village school and observing how logs floated on water. He would sit for hours sketching ideas in the dirt with a stick, trying to figure out how to make something strong enough to span the river. One day, while wandering near the river, Aarav noticed how fallen trees created natural crossings for animals. Inspired, he thought, if nature can do it, so can I. He began collecting wood from the forest, shaping it with a small axe his father had given him. Days turned into weeks. Aarav worked tirelessly, dragging logs to the riverbank, tying them together with ropes he made from vines. His hands blistered, his muscles ached, but he refused to give up. The villagers mocked him. "Look at Aarav, playing with sticks and stones," they joked. "He's wasting his time." But Aarav ignored the taunts. He believed in his dream. One stormy night, Aarav's first attempt at a bridge was swept away by the river's raging current. Heartbroken, he sat by the riverbank, tears streaming down his face. Maybe they were right, he whispered to himself. Just then, his grandmother approached, placing a comforting hand on his shoulder. "Failure is not the end, Aarav," she said gently. "It's a lesson. Every great achievement begins with someone who refuses to quit." Her words reignited his determination. Aarav realized he needed more knowledge and better materials. The next morning, he ventured to the nearby hills, observing how rocks formed natural arches. He began using stones as the foundation for his new design, making it sturdier. One day, as he was struggling to lift a heavy stone, a traveler passing through the village noticed him. The traveler, an engineer from the city, was intrigued by Aarav's efforts. "Why are you building a bridge alone?" the traveler asked. Aarav looked up, wiping sweat from his brow. "Because no one believes it's possible," he replied. The traveler smiled. "I believe in you. Let me help." With the traveler's guidance, Aarav learned about balance, support, and how to use tools more effectively. The traveler even donated some ropes and pulleys, making the work easier. Aarav's determination inspired a few villagers to join in, and soon, what began as a one-man project became a community effort. Months turned into years. The bridge slowly took shape, plank by plank, stone by stone. Aarav became a symbol of hope for the village. Children gathered by the riverbank to watch him work, and even the skeptical elders began to admire his resilience. Finally, after 3 long years, the bridge was complete. On the day it was inaugurated, the entire village gathered to celebrate. Aarav, now a young man, stood at the center of the bridge, tears of joy in his eyes as he looked at the crowd cheering him on. "This bridge is more than wood and stone," he said in his speech. "It's a testament to what we can achieve, and we believe in our dreams and work together." The bridge transformed the village. Traders began crossing over, bringing goods and opportunities. Children traveled to schools in the city, and villagers found jobs that improved their quality of life. Aarav's dream had not only changed his life but the lives of everyone around him. Years later, when Aarav was asked what kept him going despite the odds, he smiled and said, "Dreams are like bridges. They connect where you are to where you want to be. The wider the river, the stronger you have to build. And strength comes from persistence, learning, and faith."